I am the only person in history that I know of that told Easy Rider to go fuck yourself. I don't want my bike in your magazine. Mm-hmm. True story. That did not work well out for me. Wasn't my fault.
So it's all together, but that's not the one that's in the truck right now. But I had to, the guy on Craigslist that I bought it from, that's not true.
Go with Craig.
Was he Middle Eastern? Was he Middle Eastern?
No, he was Russian. They could get anything.
That was a cool look back then. Don't be breaking my balls.
I need a drink now, you guys.
Two guys that I know that if I put a silver dollar out on the racetrack, they could find it at 200 miles an hour and hit it, okay? Biggest difference, Bill Elliott could tell you if it was heads or tails. Jeff Gordon would stop, pick it up, put it in his pocket, and go invest it.
Beach assault, because I'm on a scuba team, and we come up on this beach, and it's a nude beach, and there's chicks everywhere.
Read about an audition for the Detroit Pistons dance team, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Oh my God, you got all the pictures.
You're right down. You're down in the bottom, right?
I thought I had all this deleted.
How'd that happen?
Well,
Shag
was
he's looking like he
There
heard
he
it.
is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's probably
Oh,
hearing
I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah. The norm.
People turned our show off and felt better about their dysfunction. I'm serious.
How'd you like to make $5 the hard way?
Literally the most professional podcast I've ever done.
Money's on the dresser.
Hey, everybody, it's Lou Santiago, and tonight is another installment of Three Lefts Don't Make a Right. That's right. We're coming to you, as usual, from my dining room because my internet sucks down in my office, so I'm in here. So that's okay. We're going to move right along. We got Joe Zolper on tonight. He's going to tell us about Builders Brawl and whatever other things he's got going on. He sent a picture of some chopper that he did, because one of his businesses is Prison City Choppers. So we're going to talk about that too. So we're going to get John on here, getting an update on the Sticky Green Love Machine and whatever else we need to yell about. So hit it, Ken, 0 to 60. So did you guys know that AMSOIL is the corporate entity, and then they have independent dealers who sell their products? So here's the thing. We called up Nick at syntheticadvantage.com. And we said, Nick, we're doing the Sticky Green Love Machine, and we don't want it to be so sticky. And he said, guys, I got you. And he sent us engine oil, right? So we've got all the fluids we need to get the Sticky Green Love Machine not so sticky. But something I really want to tell you guys about, because this is truly important. AMSOIL makes antifreeze. And the thing about AMSOIL and their antifreeze, it's kid and pet friendly. I'm not saying mix it with vodka and feed it to your 2-year-old. I'm saying it ain't gonna kill them or your pets if they get a couple licks of it. AMSOIL, as far as I know, they're the only ones doing that. Check them out, syntheticadvantage.com. Tell Nick Lou sent you. Yeah. Zero to 60.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm up nights, I got to tell you. 0 to 60s drive me crazy.
I see you're at SEMA this year.
I am, right?
Is it the pre-scene show?
Yeah, I'm setting up. Oh boy, I'm drinking tonight. Zolper, I'm drinking. Fuck.
Oh God.
Hopefully he has a chance to get something to drink. We all shit faced together here. By the way, I started early, so about 15 minutes in, I'll be banged up. I didn't get a chance to do shit on a sticky green love machine, but focused on a Cadillac CTSV. I got it all back together except for the bumper.
Really?
Bumper is at the paint shop. I'm waiting for that to come back. Going to throw fluids in it tomorrow. Fire the bitch up. Got to bleed the brakes. Had to replace all the ABS shit. All that crap had to be pulled out because it was smacked up in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the lines were kinked. A couple of transmission lines were bent. It actually is not bad. The guys, I took it to Saccone Auto Body down in towards Philly. They're in Tinicum. And they did a real nice job pulling that one. The bumper was pushed back a little bit on the passenger side. Nothing had to be replaced. The only thing I had to spray was where the bumper guard bolts in.
That's it?
That's it. The front bumper. The rest of the car, it's all original paint. Wow. So I'm happy. I'll tell you what. I put the headlights in. I was telling you that they're what a pain in the ass changing the bulbs in that headlight is. Put the headlights in. Fired them up. Make sure they all worked before I got stuck it all back together. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to order new lenses for this thing so it's crystal clear because people are going to be staring at the front. Mm-hmm. You can see, small chips in the lens and all that for $100. I ordered new lenses for it. So when I glue it back together, it's good to go. The tabs on the original headlight were broken. I got new housings for the headlights. Okay. All that shit's made to be busted apart, take the impact.
Yeah.
So instead of gluing stuff and boogering up, I just got all new shit, So it should be cool. I can't wait to drive it. 556 horsepower right out of the box. And it's all
it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, being a little.
Kevin's 3 beers into it already. And he's 3 beers into it because he's only got 2 beers up.
We got Ben on. We got Bruce, Bill, Rick, Kevin. Nick's always on. There's Nick. 0 to 60 is going to be good. Maybe a slight delay because some people have to get legal involved, get in or out of their contracts. They're not sure what they can share, what they can't. We signed Steve Darnell we announced it. We signed him up, I don't know, a month and a half or so ago. But Steve from Vegas Route Rides is on board. He's going to supply some new content. He's going to give us some of the existing content that he has.
That's cool.
Yeah, Steve, his new stuff that he has is real nice. He sent over a bunch of stuff. Working with them is great. I got to tell you.
Steve's a good dude, man.
Yeah, believe me. I couldn't say enough nice things about him.
Yeah.
His sister, his team, killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but Ken has a little bit. Ken is, we made him the vice president of After Dark. I don't know if you were in that meeting or not, but Ken, he's dying to show people a taste, and you got to run the whole thing. But about 4 seconds or 5 seconds of After Dark, because there's going to be a section down the bottom when your wife goes to sleep and you want to say, look at something else that's car related. And everybody's going, what is that? What could that be? Ken, run a few seconds of one of the clips from After Dark.
I'm a little confused.
It is God
Why was
TV.
He taking a shower with soap with a car. I don't understand it.
All right. Quiz. What kind of car was it?
Yeah, really.
What color was it?
I couldn't tell there was an ass in the way.
Yeah, we can look up her name and address. I can tell you that.
So I gotta tell you this. in Guam, there was a strip club named the Viking Club, right?
Yeah.
And up against the wall, they had a shower. It was like a semicircle plexiglass, and it was a shower. And I never knew this till I went there, because they a lot of porn stars, they run a circuit where they go to places like Guam and Hawaii. They travel.
Yeah.
And,
Get paid. Yeah.
Yeah, they get paid. So we get there, me and a bunch of the guys, we go there, and it's mobbed. I mean, it is just, there's a line. There's never a line. So we get in, and Guam is like the Japanese vacation spot. A lot of Japanese go to Guam.
Right.
So it was mostly Japanese. And, you can't sit at the runway and throw a dollar bill out there, because these guys are throwing fucking 20s and 50s out like it's like they're printing it. But the porn star comes out and she does her 3 dances. She's going to do 3 dances. That's what they did. So she does 2 dances, and then they say she's going to take a shower. So she's looking for the DJ says, who wants to take a shower with her? And we're all just sitting there. There's a bunch of people.
You did not. You did
Yes,
not.
I did.
Did you pull
Yes,
your neck
I
out?
did.
Did you pull your neck out?
Oh, yeah.
If only we had video. It would go viral.
She came up to me. She came up to me and she goes, "Let's go." I'm like, "Okay."
Only Lou.
I got to do the wax on, wax off.
Like you were at a bachelor party.
I got to do the wax on, wax off on her butt. Oh yeah.
I'll tell you, the best.
She was hot. She was hot.
It sounds like a cool place. The best places I went to was in Canada. Some kick ass in Montreal on St. Catherine Street.
Yeah, yeah.
Every third place is a strip club, and the chicks are banging hot because they're not in the sun and they're eating a lot of fish, and it just looked good.
Yeah,
I saw Hulk Hogan there. I told you that story.
Yeah,
him and Brutus and Beefcake were hanging out because it was a badass club, but the chicks in there were hot. But when what they do is the guys bring their friends there for bachelor parties, and they strip them down and kick the shit out of them, whip them. The girls beat them up pretty bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just humiliating. I would not do that in front of my friends. I'm like, this is like what? But, hey, whatever.
Did I ever tell you about this? The after party that me and Tina went to for Spike TV?
No.
Did I ever tell you that? So if it was a Spike TV event, I could go to it when I was doing Muscle Car. I just had to get to it. But so we did this. Yeah. We did the Scream Awards. That's what we did. I called it Tina. It was in L.A. That's where Troy took me. No, Troy didn't take me there that time. But anyway, it was in L.A. This really nice hotel. They redid the lobby. It was beautiful. It's been in a bunch of movies from the 40s. Marble stairs. I mean, just gorgeous. So they rented out the lobby of this hotel, and the whole theme was S&M. The whole thing, like it was crazy. They must have had 24 chicks, hot chicks, really? Dressed up like dominatrixes. I mean, corsets, the whole nine. So it was all finger food. They had, hamburgers, French fries, just all finger food. So me and Tina are standing in line. There's this guy in front of us, and his chick is standing at the table, right? Yeah. And this guy goes, "Can I have a hamburger?" And she goes, "How do you ask for that hamburger?" And he goes, she goes, "Bend over." And she's got a paddle. What? Yes.
Lou, I got to tell you, I think you're one of the only few guys I know that has ever been to the Playboy Club.
What?
Didn't you go to Playboy Club?
I went 3 times.
Motherfucker. Yeah, your agent at the time sent me passes to get in there, but I just couldn't get out there. It was Johnson.
Yep.
Johnson. He sent me. I showed him to Ken. This is 10 years ago, baby.
Oh, it was more than that.
Ken's like, "Oh, we got to go." I said, "Ken," and of course now there's no such thing as the mansion.
Yeah, it's gone.
We should have went.
Dude, I would get 2 tickets every year, and I could never give one of them away. Only once I called Todd. At the time, he owned Streamline Auto Parts, and I said, "Look, man, I got this ticket, and I'm not going to go because I can't I don't have the money, yada, yada, yada. He said, if you get out there, I'll take care of the hotel room. I was like, all right, let's go. So I figured, we went out there. But the crazy thing was, I'm standing, it was like the second time I was there. It was hot. God, it was real muggy. It was bad. It wasn't typical California weather. It was more like Northeast summer, like 100%, 99.9% humidity. And I'm standing there and I'm sweating. And I said, man, I think I'm gonna jump in that pool. I was just talking to myself. I think I'm gonna have to jump in that damn pool.
Yeah. And
all of a sudden this voice goes, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm like, what? I turn around and it's just massive. This guy would have made you look small, John.
Yeah.
He was a massive. He could have played linebacker for any pro team.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm in charge of security here, and that is the only piece of this whole complex I have no control over. That's what it was like.
I should have went.
I was like, I'll take that under advisement.
The guy's like, let's go. I'm like, yeah, well, it's a this. And I don't know what excuses I had, but it was last minute too. We had to jump on a plane in like 3 days or some shit.
Yeah. Dude, it was a blast. It was a blast. It was cool as hell. Got to go inside. They had tours. I got to go inside. It was neat. Yeah. And it was crazy. It was just, there was all kinds of people there.
You see Hefner?
Cool. Huh?
Did you see Hugh Hefner?
Yeah, every year. Got to shake his hand one year.
Damn. Say, mother.
Rocking.
See that shit? Lou's got to write a book.
I think I still have a couple pictures. I'll
places
check.
My penis has been. By Lou Santiago. People go, wait, I got to hear this. Some good, some not so good.
As spoken by Lou's penis.
Yeah. I woke up one day and a Hershey kiss right on its head. I couldn't explain it.
No. When they write a book, it's like John Galante with the help of, I think it is. They always like the guy
ghostwriter. Yeah.
LP.
Yeah.
The help of LP. Lou's penis.
He did half the writing. He's got his story and I got mine. Yeah. Don't listen to his version. It's bullshit. But we got Joe on tonight before we go too long because we're 17 already, which is hard to believe.
That is. That's pretty crazy. Well, you ran it off the rails this time, not me.
Yeah. I took it to Guam. And we were in Hong Kong. We were at the Playboy Club. We were at SEMA for a second. Fuck it, Lou. The goal tonight, if anybody cares, we only have a limited of probably, 6 shows, 5 more shows, whatever it is, on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to 0 to 60 after that on a streaming service. We'll be streaming live on there. But tonight's goal. Tonight's goal is to get kicked off of YouTube, have this video flagged, get a couple emails about how it offended people. We're trying to piss some people off. So we're probably going to use words. And if you're watching on YouTube, what you want to do is put the closed captioning on and drink every time that we stomp the closed captioning thing. Because people think we put that up there, all the subtitles and shit.
Yeah.
YouTube does that so they can track exactly what you're saying, word for word. So if you say the wrong word, they're going to flag.
You're talking about the bacon, lettuce, tomato community. That's what they don't want.
Right. Exactly. So
did you see the picture? I think it was in New York. They were a bunch of people were protesting the war, I guess, or Israel, what's going on in Israel.
Yeah.
They had it was a bunch of chicks. They had this big sign up that said lesbians for Palestine. It's like, don't these people know?
They'd be killed.
Yeah. Don't they know? It's just crazy.
This next generation is so fucked up. But let's bring Joe on. He can jump in because he's got a lot to say. He's fired up. He had a bad day.
If you're a restoration guy or the Camaro is just your first project and you had that passion for it, call Camaro Central. Those are the guys you want to talk to. They have parts for first gen, through 5th gen on the Camaros and 1st gen through 4th gen on the Firebirds. So they're not just Camaro Central, they're Firebird Central.
Zero to 60.
Joe's like, what the fuck we talking about?
So did you guys know that
Joe, what are you doing?
Can't hear him.
What's he
He's
doing?
answering emails. He can't hear. Can't hear?
That's all I'm getting. I see Joe moving his hand. He's got nothing.
He's got to go out and come back in. If your sound's bad, you got to go out and come back in.
Joe, if you have to go out.
He's got to go out and come back in. All right,
And for a hearing,
time.
for a hearing infraction.
Ben Tucker's on. Ben is the CEO of Camaro Central. Ben gets our shit and shares the same sense of humor. And I can't wait to.
you're building a 1st through 4th gen Firebird and you need parts, go to Firebird Central. Tell them Lou's Hand sent you.
Lose hands, don't you? Oh, I got notification today that SEMA rejected my media pass for the first time in fucking 5 years.
He's got nothing still. He's shaking his head now. He's got nothing. What the hell?
Dear Lord, what the fuck? We were talking to him for like 20 minutes.
I know.
Before the show. You got no sound. Can you hear us?
He's got nothing.
Then let's talk shit about him. Fuck him. That Joe Zolper is so fucking stupid. His mama.
He's on his phone.
This reminds me of Linda Vaughn.
Oh God, yes. I forgot.
Every time Linda Vaughn's on, we got nothing but fucking headaches. We're trying to tell her, listen, put it in airplane mode and connect to the Wi-Fi. Huh? What? Don't matter. But anyhow, SEMA bumped me out and said no. They said, if you think this is wrong, let us know. Oh, I sent them an email. I said, you guys must be some stupid bastards unless a computer generated this response. I said, you need to check out. And I sent them to Spotify because our shit is all on Spotify.
Right.
I said, here it is. Media pack. First time. And I got to tell you, the last 5 years, I've been doing nothing but bullshit to get myself through to the media pass. Can you hear him now?
Now I can.
There you go, your mother. There you go. We give you plenty of time to get something to drink.
Well, yeah, I'm only 22 minutes and I still can't get the damn sound to work. What the hell's that?
Oh, well, that's not our fault, Joe. You got to be 10% smarter than what you're working with. Okay.
Well, then we're not going anywhere.
He's had a long day.
I mean, if I could spin my camera around and I'd show you the amount of monitors and shit that my wife has in this office for all her work stuff, I couldn't tell you where to put the ignition key if my life depended on it. This is too much for me.
Joe, you got to get closer. You sound distant. You got to get closer and put a mic.
Here we go with that again. Really? All right.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better?
No.
No?
No. Lou and I sound loud as shit. You're going to have to yell. You're going to act like we're in the other room.
It's because we are loud. It's because we're loud.
Yeah.
Really? Now I got to yell at you. You can't hear me?
No, we're firing you to fuck up. What happened today? You said earlier. You said earlier you were plunging toilets. Then you had what the fuck you doing over there,
dude? Shitter's full. I don't know what else to say.
He's his own rotor guy. His wife's got it broken down.
Honestly, I mean, first things first. I'm a man's man kind of guy. I don't like calling people to come and do shit. All right,
we're asking for directions.
I will electrocute myself 30 times just to say I got it figured out on my own. Right? Okay?
Right.
Yeah. Well, so I get up this morning and all I want to do is just drink my coffee and be left alone. And next thing you know, I hear the septic's plugged. And I'm like, septic's plugged. I go down in the basement and I'm like, oh, you got to be shitting me. Literally shitting. Okay, I ain't lying. So, and I'm like, the walk of shame out to the truck to go to Home Depot, got to rent a rotor-rooter, right? And I walk in this freaking place, and I says, I need to rent one of them. And the guy looks at me and goes, having a bad day? I'm like, hey. I'm in no mood at this point to get my chops busted by somebody at Home Depot, okay?
Aren't you Joe Zolper?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and I gotta tell you, and I was in a bad mood. I was mad. I was cranky, and I come walking out of Home Depot, and these two guys are walking in where the rental area is, right?
Yeah.
And they stop and they go, oh. And I go, what? He goes, man, we gotta salute you. You're gonna have a rough day ahead of you, ain't you? I'm like, oh my God. I'm walking to my truck, and then the old man goes, hey, ain't that Joe Zolper? So here I'm out, trying to load up this thing in the back of the truck by myself, right? So all because of my pride, that I won't call anybody to do anything. I do everything myself, right? And so I get down in the basement, and there's a shit storm, and we get it all
literally,
right? So it's all done. Get that all done. And I take it back. I drop it off the whole 9 yards, and I come home. I take a shower just because I'm just grossed out.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
of course, right?
Yeah.
3 showers, really. I was laying in there in the fetal position, crying a little bit. You
felt violated. I understand.
Violated, buddy. Yeah. So then I finally get up. Now I go back to. I make another pot of coffee. I'm gonna drink my coffee, right? And I'm doing my thing. And the next thing you know, my wife texts me. I got leaking antifreeze out of the truck. And I'm going, and I look at the photo. She sends me a photo of antifreeze running out on the ground of the truck. That's not what caught my eye. What caught my eye was, why are you parked in a handicap spot? This is my life today, right? And I'm like, well, and she goes, well, because nobody was here. No shit, Sherlock, is handicapped. Whatever, right? So I'm not happy at this point. So now I got to load up tools and everything, and I don't know why, because I don't know. This isn't 1950 where I'm just cutting a radiator hose and putting it back on. God only knows what happened to this thing. I get out there, water pump let loose in it, right? And I'm like, got to get a tow. So here's my day.
You didn't show up with a new water pump. You should have one of those in your garage, man.
Don't Lou. look at this. Does this look like a face that is ready to get his balls busted anymore today? Okay.
Lou's all climbing up on the top rope.
Oh my God!
Come down on you like Superfly Snooker. He don't give a fuck. Lou don't give a fuck. That mother's been to the Playboy Club. He doesn't give a shit.
That's because I've been watching them luchadors on Instagram. Boom.
He sent me that shit.
So I don't mean to dump all that on you guys, but that was my day.
Joe, you got to go on Instagram. You got to go on Instagram. Hold on. I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna get it so you know exactly.
Get a drink while Lou's fucking around.
Get a drink while I fucking do this.
And I can tell you, it's this isn't whiskey, but it is whiskey.
I could use some whiskey.
And look at this fucking face right here.
Nice.
Okay, so what you want to do? What you want to do? There you go. What you want to do, Joe, is going on in Instagram and search CMLL_MX.
Okay.
It's Mexican wrestlers with masks and shit doing all kinds of stupid shit. Lou's listen, he's been to Guam. He's taking showers with skanks.
Hey, whoa, she was a good, clean, wholesome girl.
That's what she told you. This is my first time, Blue.
Yeah.
$5.
The rough ones were the rough ones were at the Texas Club. That's where the rough ones were.
Gotta write a book. Gotta write a book. Places my penis has been. By Lou Santiago. I know you, and I'd buy them. I can hear it firsthand. I'd read that.
A memoir. That's a memoir. The places Lou's penis has been by Lou's penis.
Dear Lord. We're in the gutter. We were in the gutter fucking 3 minutes in.
Oh man, we didn't make this. We went from loose penis. We went from my shitty septic system to loose penis in 3 minutes.
That's talent. That's a segue. Yo, Guinness already got us in there.
Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that.
Okay.
Joe, I saw a post the other day, and you responded to it from Vice Grip Garage talking about your. Tell us what the fuck is going on with. Explain, since you have time, with Derek Bieri from Vice Grip talking shit.
I don't know Derek. I like Derek. I like his show. I think he's cool. I like everything he does. But someone tagged me in it because someone said told some guy that you need to get a hold of Garage Squad to come and help fix your ride. And apparently Derek put on here that show was canceled 38 years ago or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, yours is gonna be too, sooner or later, buddy. And I think to myself, I don't know the guy. I'm sure he's a great guy and everything, but sometimes you're wondering, it's like, what the hell are you thinking, dude? I mean, that's 9 years of our lives busting our ass and you're poking ass. Your ass gonna be under one of them fucking junk ass cars you're working on tomorrow.
Yeah, he's been on the show. He is a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Listen, he may have been drinking at the time, like myself, and I'm not responsible what the fuck is going on after I do that. Like at 10 o'clock, if you see Lou's
it's
penis,
10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, right. If you see Lou's penis like at 10 o'clock tonight, and you go, what the fuck is this? That's Lou's penis telling a story. Just listen real close. That's my post. That'll be one of my posts on Facebook. That's not me. That's not my hand. That's Lou's penis.
No, you know what? For the movie, I'm gonna have to have. We're gonna have to have Morgan
unauthorized
Freeman do the voiceovers. For the movie, we're gonna have to have Morgan Freeman do the voiceovers.
I'm Lou's penis. Is this gonna be a thriller or action? What are we doing here?
It could be a drama.
No, it runs the gamut. It just runs the gamut.
Nice.
All comedy.
Yeah.
This fucking dick tells jokes and shit. All right.
Talks about when it drives. It's just insane.
The story behind the one-eye wink. One time it worked. Yeah. Lou does have some stories of being in the service. And thank God. Here's to your service, Lou. I told you I was drinking. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm broken.
Hey, but now listen, with Derek, listen, hey, he probably just trying to be funny, whatever. But hey, guys, we got a lot of heart and soul into that show, and I'm not just gonna sit back and take that licking when people.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. You got your own shit going. Fuck it.
That's right. That's right. But
listen, we're gonna bring you both on. We're gonna have. Oh
my God.
He's a good guy.
No, he is. He actually is a good guy. He's down to earth.
Yeah.
That was the episode where we wore hats. He had a cowboy hat on.
Oh,
and we wore hats.
Yeah. Falfa. I'm Falfa from American Graffiti. And that's a classic fucking movie. I'm trying to get that for 0 to 60.
That would be badass.
John, I gotta tell you, buddy. I mean, your background's cool and all, but what you drinking, I think would be more suiting if you were like in a porta-john. I'm just saying.
I don't even like the name of that because my name's associated with that and prostitutes. It's a John. I'm like, why the fuck you got to use my name? Karen, the Karen name. Listen, I was associated as being all the guys with porno or prostitutes. John, that's a John. I'm like, where the fuck that come from? Hold on, I'll change
we're not calling you Fluffer or anything. So
exactly, I was ready to say
I'd be the lead. Let me tell you something.
I got to tell you guys about this picture here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I went to Kentucky Saturday. I made a bonsai run to Kentucky to pick up some trim for my friend Mike for his 64 Malibu, right? SS. Has no trim. So this guy's selling his stuff out. I'm coming back. It's about, I don't know, maybe 1:30 in the morning. I'm at a Pilot, and I got my truck backed up to the store. These two guys come out. I was coming out the other doors, and the one guy looks at my back glass. It says, U.S. Navy retired, and it's got a CB logo. And he goes, "Hey, another CB." And they look at me, and he goes, "Is this you?" I said, "Yeah." So he goes, "Oh, I got to show you something." So here we are at 1:30 in the morning. He opens up his car trailer. He's got a late model with a CB logo on it. he goes, "What were you?" He says, "No." He goes, "I was a CM2. What were you?" I said, "A CM2." Just the bizarrest people you meet at truck stops at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
He wasn't trying to offer you candy, was he, and show you his penis? What are we getting at, Lou?
But the other, it gets even crazier. The guy that was with him, he goes, "Hey, are you Lou Santiago?" I said, "Yeah." The CB didn't know who I was. He just saw the sticker. He didn't know who I was, but his friend did.
At least you weren't at Home Depot like Joe was earlier, trying to clean out his fucking septic.
Yeah. With your head hanging low, let me tell you. Yeah.
0 to 60.
Hey, some guy commented here. He's listening to us while he's yanking a transmission out of a Toyota truck. I don't know about you guys, but
you can keep talking. We can talk.
I don't know about you guys. But I think he's got it way worse than we do today. Okay,
yeah, he does, and he's hopefully he's laughing at the same time and doesn't drop that mother on his fucking head. That's all I got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, if he's under it. Yeah, hopefully somebody's watching. His wife doesn't find him in the morning. If you're okay, hit us back. If not, we'll call 911.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. Joe, let's be serious for a second. Builders Brawl. Builders Brawl. Let's talk about, you got one coming up, what, next weekend? This weekend?
About a week and a half, October 20th and 21st.
Okay.
Rogersville, Missouri, right outside of Springfield. Ozark
it's Missouri.
Missouri.
It's Missouri.
Yeah.
Tell us how you're making out. Talk to us about the event. You sent me you posted a video of a guy that has no arms. That's going to be going to.
Whoa.
Yes.
Back up.
Lou, you got to see this.
The guy races and he has no arms.
Lou, in a full-blown tube chassis pro mod.
No fucking way.
You got to see this video. You got to see this, because when you look at this dude with no arms running through it, he's explaining and he's using his feet. This is how I stopped. This is how I did. And I'm sitting there going, you know what? The rest of us do not have an excuse as to I can't because.
Shit.
Amen.
No shit. I look at this guy and he's using. You think it's like a hand in a glove, like in a mitt. It's his fucking feet. It's pretty amazing.
That is crazy.
I mean, he is starting the car, shifting the car. I mean, you name it. Trans brake, line lock, the whole 9 yards, man. You got to see it. It's mind-boggling what he can do.
And you said it's a pro mod?
Well, it's a full tube chassis car for sure. I mean, like mine. I mean, yeah. I mean,
gonna hit him up.
It's double frame rail, tube chassis, big tire car, runs 4s in the 8th.
Holy
that much
shit!
I know.
Wow. Yeah, that's rolling.
He's got no arms, driving it with his feet. And here's the thing: I'm not gonna lie. When I watched it, and I watched one where he made a pass on the track, I'm like, okay, he's gonna pull over, and the whole time he's making a pass, as a racer, I'm going, what if something happens? How's he getting out? So I'm thinking he gets down in the track, could be someone down there waiting, to get him out of the car. No, this dude opens the door and everything, unbuckles and everything, gets out. And I'm going, I'm blown away.
This guy's known as the armless archer. He actually does the bow and arrow with his feet and is accurate. So if you're going to look for him, follow him and check it out. That's who it is. And you probably will find a video of him racing.
The truth of the matter is, Lou, the guy's an inspiration. So what ended up happening is I got tagged in that video of him racing that car, and we had Kyle Needham is a builder for the Builders Brawl, and all builders are allowed one invite. Okay. Right. So he used his invite to invite that guy. He's like, you got to come here because the guy is an inspiration. Because if he can do that, there's no reason why some of these other people can't get off their lazy ass.
Yeah, no kidding.
No excuses.
And now, wait a minute. I'm going to say something. We have a rule, okay, at Builders Brawl that I will die on that sword. You have to shift your car yourself. You can't let a computer automatically shift your race car. You physically with a hand have got to change the gear.
Well, that rule has changed because he's using his feet.
So listen, If anybody gives me shit about that rule, I'm going to slap them and their mama right in the mouth. Okay? I'm going to let this one slide. Okay? I mean,
Luke.
yeah.
Luke.
Damn, I don't want to see your
This motherfucker's got 6 toes. He's got 6 toes. This fucking guy. No, that was his penis. It was the size of one of his toes.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. His penis is big as the size of his fucking big toe. Actually, I think it was number 2.
I'm hung like a stud flea. What can I say?
Places Lou's penis is big.
What is with the topic of Lou's penis this episode? What do you
everybody wants to know about Lou's penis. He's like the Ron Jeremy of automotive world.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's terrible.
Yo. He's got tricks up his sleeve. Nobody knows about.
That's an image joke can't get out of his head now.
He's gonna be like, look, no hands, Mom. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
I got visions in my head. My day started off with shit.
We'll end it well.
Loose penis. I'm trying to go to sleep here in a few hours, guys. Stop.
We're gonna end it well. It's gonna be good.
I gotta go make love to my wife tonight or something. At this point, I got to figure it out now. Jesus.
This is number 3, as it says right there. Talk about 1 and 2. First of all, back up and explain how you came up with this idea and what the idea is. Because I think a lot of people take it for granted and go, yeah, I get it, but explain why.
Okay, so it all started with it seemed to be that racing was losing its luster mostly for the younger generation. And really wasn't learning anything. I was going to races and there was a lot of people that just, these kids were watching these people cut checks. I mean, everything from tuning the car to tuning suspension to building it to the motors, the paint, body, chassis. And I'm like, what is this really showing anybody? And then I'm like, there is a large population in the car culture, just in drag racing alone, of people that build their own shit. Yeah. And we give no recognition and no credit for that anymore. Like I've said before, I'll say it again. There's nothing wrong with liking your favorite race car driver. But, when you see them big rigs pulling out of the track and they got the picture of the race car driver sitting down the side. In my eyes, if we want to keep this succeeding, we also need the crew chief standing next to him, because without the builders, nobody's got nothing. Yeah. Nobody's got nothing to compete with. Without builders, here, look at it this way. Without builders, there's no car shows. Without builders, there's no races. Without builders, there's no motor trend. Without builders, there's nothing.
Dude, that's insane.
Look at this guy.
You have 0 excuses after looking at that.
0. I don't even want to hear it. Yeah.
This dude, think about this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
And I got to tell you, some people have made comments, that, why are you bringing him in and why are you highlighting him and talking about him? And I'm going to tell you exactly why is that, he's doing what most people are sending in submissions bitching about doing.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing everyday things. You should see some of these submissions we get. These people, these arrogant, lazy people that send in a sentence worth of, I build all my own stuff. Ask anybody, check on social media. I don't know you, dude. You're from freaking Utah. I don't have a clue who you are. And they're so arrogant and cocky that they won't give any examples of their work. And we've had literally people talk about how they painted their engine compartment. I'm a builder, or I powder coated my wheels in my own oven. I'm a builder. And I'm thinking to myself, guys, we're not putting down anybody that's doing the work, but we're looking for that next level. Then look at this guy. This guy, it takes a lot more for him to torque a set of heads than it does the average Joe. And
so I got to tell you, Joe, what you need to tell people when they make that comment, why you inviting him, all you got to do is tell them why you're afraid you're going to beat a guy who doesn't have arms. What are you afraid of?
Right.
Or are you afraid you're going to lose to a guy with no arms? That's what you got to tell him.
Oh, absolutely.
The question is, when and Lou and I are going to show up to the Builders Brawl. It won't be 3, but probably 4.
Okay. We're going to make it a thing.
If I could get my shop going, I can get my Rambler done. I'd fucking bring my 66 Rambler American.
Ninja, please. Please.
Seriously.
Dude, you got to bring the love machine.
I'm telling you,
gotta get it
800
done,
horsepower. I'll kick Ninja's asses all day long. I'm telling you. Don't even. I'll bring the V too. Listen, let's show the sizzle, the hype. Let's show the sizzle for Builders Brawl.
All right, before you show the hype and the sizzle, remember one thing.
What?
When you watch this, everybody there is putting in a lot of work in building their own shit. So a lot of respect for all these guys.
That's right.
That's why, you're going to see one part of this builder or 2 parts of this Builders Brawl where you kind of cringe when you know that they're going to go home in their garage. You got to fix it all themselves.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you realize it means a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit it, Ken.
Wrenching needs to run through your blood.
Oh, you mother.
Wrenching needs to run through your blood. If you don't build it, you can't race it. This is Joe Zolper's Builders Brawl. A new form of racing. One that brings knowledge.
You don't go buy store-bought stuff. Everybody builds it.
To the starting line.
We come to the Builders Brawl, we're going to have fun one way or another.
It went left, it went right, and I was like, uh-oh.
It's not about running your mouth.
Damn, it felt good.
It's about running your car.
They're there for another day. For me, being a builder, it's about getting racing other builders. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys coming out here. I know you guys made a hell of a trip. So you got guys from all over the country. We got a lot into this.
Probably almost 3,000 horsepower, I would imagine.
That's it, only?
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes almost 50 pounds of boost.
Anybody can get in a fast car, but when you built the car, there's definitely some pride of sitting back at the end of the day and going, I built that.
We're not racing against their checkbook, we're racing against their skill and their talent.
We started at a young age, all 3 siblings. Racing's always been a part of our life.
I want to be faster than him, and he wants to be faster than me.
And I want to be faster than both of you guys.
Yeah.
He was seesawing inside the car and slammed into the wall. Safety equipment did its job. Very important to have that kind of stuff.
I built this car probably over the last 3 years. The caliber of cars that are here are just phenomenal. I'm happy just to be here.
My brother dealt with a lot of demons. He ended up taking his own life. I made him the promise that I would finish the car and keep it as true to what we had discussed in prior conversations.
They're having a problem with the electrical on the tree. So let me get this straight. If Cody doesn't win, he will shave off his beard and let us do it right on the starting line.
First woman builder to win Builders Brawl. Woo-hoo!
That's right, Peter.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Live by the blower belt, die by the blower belt.
Every part of this car was built in my shop.
Real people. Real stories.
I had my doubts about being able to outrun them.
It's not something they just do. It's part of who they are.
Yo, you and I talked about bringing this to 0 to 60. But I got to tell you, your shit looks good. It really looks good. So, what's next?
His mic is muted.
Yeah.
Mine was muted too. Ken muted us, and then he didn't bring us back. Damn it, Ken. 0 to 60.
Come on, Ken.
Fire the producer. Fire the fuck up.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right. So
Don't make my penis drive over there and kick your ass.
Look, he's got a show.
Oh my God.
Places Lou's penis has been.
God.
Jumpsuit Elvis. Go ahead, Joe. Run with it. Fuck it. Look, he's got a crack. Heiny Boy magazine. I was on the cover of Heiny Boy magazine.
Heiny Boy magazine.
Yeah, that's back when I was half a fag. But now I'm good. Hey, YouTube, did you catch that?
Now you're full? Now you're
YouTube,
full. I get it.
No, I'm
not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. But I want to know, I want to know what Lou thinks. Lou, what do you think? What did you think about what you saw? And be honest with me.
I think
lie to John, but be honest with me.
No, I like the sizzle. I think it's cool as hell. I just think I would like it to be a little bit shorter. Not much shorter, but a little bit shorter because it really does grab your attention. There's a lot of shit going on. It's really cool. And I like that Studebaker, dude. That Stude is bad.
The junkyard
this dude's
Stude?
badass.
Yeah.
And you know what I like? You know what I like about up there in your part of the world? There's a bunch of damn Mopars. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's really weird because down here it's Chevys and Fords. Atlanta's got a pretty hefty contingent of Mopars, but up in the Midwest and the Northeast, Mopars are all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
And it's amazing that they survive up there because, rotten body damage comes from the factory. So,
Yeah, you ain't wrong. I'm not even going to defend Mopar on that.
Right. Because I'm right.
I spend more time fixing rust than I do building motors.
Exactly, man. God.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I would love to build like a Superbird like yours. I just think it would be cool to make it a tube chassis car. And I think it's cool. Just shit like that. Or maybe do a Roadrunner, do a Superbird.
I got one of those too.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a Pro Mod. I got Scotty Cannon's old Pro Mod Superbird. That actually I got after the Builders Brawl, I got to finish it up, and I'm taking it to PRI. I'm going to be in the Red Horse Performance booth at PRI. Yeah.
When's that? When?
What's that?
When?
PRI's December, the weekend of December 8th or 9th or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I got to have it out for that junkyard Stude piece of shit Studebaker thing, whatever. I don't know. I got to have it out for that and that guy. I mean, he's he thinks he's all that in a bag of chips because he's the 2-time Builders Brawl champion for big tires.
Well, right now, newsflash, he is all that in a bag of chips.
I know. He's weird. I don't want to. I don't get his head any bigger, Lou. I'm trying to bring this son bitch down a notch. I got to deal with this guy.
Joe's getting his head loose like
all you got to do is just tell him that my penis is going to be driving your car.
Lou's penis. Lou's penis is a legend after tonight.
God damn, Lou.
Yo, it's got its own Facebook page already.
The guy with no arms ain't got shit on you. You're driving what you get.
Exactly. So, okay, so I was stationed.
What happened in this podcast? It went to shit.
Fuck it. We're trying to get blasted off of YouTube, Joe. I told you that.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
So, I was stationed with this guy, my very first command. I was stationed with this guy, and one day we were talking. I had only one tattoo. I was talking about getting more, and he goes, yeah, I got a tattoo of an eyeball on the head of my dick. I'm like, what? He goes, it's dark in there. It's got to know where. It's got to see where it's going. That was his answer. I was like, dude.
And I thought I was drinking.
Well, goodbye, YouTube.
That was that dude's line to show Lou his dick. Now we're new territory.
There it is.
And we had another guy at SEAL Team 8.
I'm gonna give you Brandon Sandler from Junkyard Stude's phone number, and right before he goes to stage lanes, I want you to send him a dick pic. Get in his head.
Tell him who he's up against.
Shifting gears.
Tell him show him who he's up against.
we're coming down to number 4. Joe, do you have number 4 scheduled? You waiting to do number 4 until spring?
Well, number 4 we want to do next May is the plan. We're probably going to shoot for Cordova because they were so good to us the first time, and a lot of people really liked it there. It's in a good location for a lot of people to travel that got to travel. So we're going to see. That's the plan. But right now we want to get Builders Brawl 3 under our belt. We got a lot of people that are happy about that because we're going to be at PRI with my Pro Mod. We're going to have it all lettered up for Builders Brawl in the Red Horse booth. We're going to be promoting it. We're going to be pushing it. And if things go right, in my opinion, guys, I think after you saw that sizzle, I think Builders Brawl will be the next big thing as long as, we keep pushing. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you guys know, but no offense to the guys writing the checks, but would you rather see a guy that built his own shit in the winner's circle?
Oh, yeah.
Or would you rather see a guy that just cut a bunch of checks? No offense to them guys, but come on. I mean, that's, and I think it's got its place, and I think it's time.
It definitely does. And I talked to you before about doing this on the custom, not just performance, horsepower, racing. The custom side of things down the road. Maybe an infield or something, say you built your own car, not paid somebody to build your custom car. Because a lot of times at Barrett Jackson, guys are spending $1 million on something that nets $550.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, $550,000 for 69 Camaro. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that you have, with this concept, you got the major networks knocking on your door going, Joe, what do you have? What are you doing? What's happening? Explain what the next steps are for Builders Brawl. It's not just a local race at a track. Explain what the fuck you're doing.
Okay, so we filmed Builders Brawl at Cordova, Builders Brawl 2, and it went way better than we ever expected. I mean, some really crazy things happened, and it just made it all that much better. Right now, we're dealing with Motor Trend has what you guys just saw, along with the treatment, and so does History Channel has all that along with a treatment. We're dealing with them right now. We're getting them some stuff. They are interested, and we're also dealing with 0 to 60, of course. And as John, you very well know, the one thing that we know for sure is that Builders Brawl is going somewhere as far as televised. It's going to happen.
It's a great idea.
Don't know where yet because we're working on multiple avenues, multiple ideas. Because like you said, Builders Brawl is going to lead another thing, and I want to get everybody on the same page with the word brawl. Builders Brawl is not about the fight at the drag strip. Brawl is about the fight they have in their garage all the time, trying to figure out how to do their own shit. Right. It's the brawl that we have in our heads when we're out there fighting, trying to figure out how to do shit. So Builders Brawl is not a bunch of builders brawling it out at the track. I mean, of course you can look at it that way, but the original idea with the name Brawl is, I didn't want to call it Builders Fight, right? It just doesn't, right? But it's about, and as you guys very well know, it's about the struggles that we all go through to say we did this ourselves and have that pride. Yeah. And I think the United States in general has just lost pride on the brawl that we put up to build shit and create shit anymore. And and I just think that there's just too much credit going to fake shit, right? So that's why we came up with the whole brawl idea. So it's going to turn into other things. But at the end of the day, right now, what the important thing is what we got going on with the networks, and we're watching it. They're watching it. And we're hoping that Builders Brawl 3 turns out good. And I got to tell you, buddy, I don't see why this can't take off.
Yeah.
Look, I agree. Joe is downplaying it. I got to tell you, I mean, Joe and I talk like once a week or more so. The fact that you have gone second or third level with Motor Trend and History, I got to say, you're kicking fucking ass, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
Because most people don't even make it round 1. You're round 2, round 3. Yeah. And you're showing these people at the executive level at the networks, not just 0 to 60. And I'm not knocking 0 to 60 because Lou and I figured at some point with the freedom of speech and everything else that's going on, we have to set our own stage. Yeah. But Joe is taking it. I got to tell you, originally he's talking 0 to 60, 0 to 60, but he's done such a good job that both Motor Trend and history is like, we're listening. Yeah. He's going second round, like second level, not just, hey, I'm pitching an idea. Second level with history and Motor Trend. And for Joe to do that is fucking incredible.
It is.
And even if they say, no, we thought, because I got to tell you too, it's the whole reason behind 0 to 60 because most of these executives have no clue as far as a toolbox, tools, building, doing. They have no clue. None. So when he's talking to people that have no clue, and I'm not knocking those guys, that's what they know production, they know characters, they know what it takes to build a good story, blah, 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 but they don't know the subject matter. These are guys that have a butter knife for a flathead screwdriver, and that's the only thing they can think that fix their shit with. They don't have any tools, toolbox, they're not inclined that way. Joe has penetrated that and is going second, third level with some of these people. And I got to tell you, just that alone, whether they buy it and understand it and do, is a whole nother thing. But you got to give him props to say, I took this from 0 to fucking 60 with these people. Really, Joe, you're not going to pat yourself on the back. You're not going to say, hey, but I talk to you every once in a while, and I'm like, you know what? You're making a second, third fucking level with these people that have no idea. That's a huge, huge upside. That's a huge.
Dude, thank you. It is. I mean, it is an accomplishment, that I have done, and along with the help of a lot of people. All right. And you know that, and you know who I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, and there's a lot of people
Loose
out there.
Penis.
Right? And there's a lot of people out there that, I got to give thanks to because they believe in what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And they're backing me 100%. I mean, we have a guy coming 18 hours from Canada to compete at this event. That's a builder.
Damn. Canadian.
I mean, yeah. And we have people, we got Robbie Hicks coming from South Carolina or North Carolina, I think. And he's like 15 hours away. We got another guy, 17. I mean, it's crazy the people that they believe in this idea because they have the same outlook as I do. Yeah. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay. They're tired of watching the same old shit on Instagram with a bunch of nobodies with no talent, getting sponsors, getting all this attention, getting paid, getting whatever. And they don't have nothing to offer the car culture at all. And they're taking from it, not giving back to it is what they're doing. And that's what this is about. This is about, I want to showcase people that actually know their shit. I'm tired of making stupid people famous. I'm literally pissed off thinking about it.
Well, I mean, you got to stop and think, Joe. You got to stop and think to do what you're doing as far as the building aspect. These guys have spent a lifetime getting to this point. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna build a car at that level when you're 17 years old.
Yeah.
It's because you don't have the knowledge. You have to get that knowledge from someplace else. You know what I mean? So to sit there and build it on, you have to rely on people to help you with the stuff you don't know. You have to rely on welding skills. There's a lot of stuff you have to rely on. But what it shows people, to me, is that how big the automotive world is. It's like I tell the kids at school, the automotive world is not just working in a dealership. There's so much more to it. And that's the thing that people really should, in my opinion, take notice of. Because this is all serious race cars. This is not just, oh yeah, I'm going to take a car and I'm going to put big tires on it and go down the road. It's not.
Right. And Well, I mean, look at it a little deeper as far as knowledge of the industry. I mean, we all know, we've all complained about it, that the young generation, you know, they're lazy. I mean, for the most part, a lot of them don't want to do anything. They're entitled. They want it handed to them. They'd rather just have mommy and daddy cut the check or make enough money to cut the check. Well, what happens when the talent of what it is that we build and do is no longer readily available?
Right.
So, you know, now there's not guys like me in their shops building stuff on the side or doing whatever, you know, guys like Lou, you know, you're gone. You're not doing this no more. You're like, the hell with it. I'm out, you know? So what do? Well, they're not going to get involved. They're going to turn away and the car culture will die. And if you think I'm wrong, I can tell you right now in the last 3 years, how many of my good friends that are elders, and I hang around a lot of people older than me, I always have, and they've all passed away. And they all had some nice cars, Hemi cars. I mean, vets. I mean, you name it. And their family could give a rat's ass. I watch cars get sold for pennies on the dollar. They don't care. And so, well, if they're not already caring now about these cars, well, what do you think you're going to care about when they ain't got nobody to work on them?
Yeah.
Nobody to build them. Racing will go. Racing right now, this is just drag racing alone, okay, is at its peak. And right now it's going to do this because the NPK, all that NPK stuff and street outlaw stuff, it's on its way out the door.
Yeah.
Period. Okay. And we all know this for people that are deep into the industry. Well, yeah, it's out the door because a lot of people can't relate. We were talking about Derek with Vice Grip Garage. You want to know why everybody likes that guy like we do? Because he's an average, representing the average Joe, the average guy out there doing this shit, right? Well, NPK is no longer doing that. NPK, you got to have $500,000 to $700,000 to go and compete with that. It's cool to watch, right? Kind of like Dave Kindig. The cars are cool to watch, but how many people are dishing up $300K for a car right now?
Right.
None, right? So people are looking at NPK going, I love you guys. You're cool to watch, and I support NPK. But there's no relation to the average Joe anymore. So it's going to lose its luster quick. Okay?
Yeah.
So Builders Brawl's coming in going, yeah, but some of these cars may be expensive. Some of these cars may be really fast. But the one thing they all have in common, if you want to get off your ass and go out in the garage, get a side hustle, do some work, do whatever, this could be you too.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. And I'm pushing it. And I got a lot of people on the same page. I tell you what, I got a lot of sponsors on the same page of me. They've seen it. They've had enough. They're fed up.
Yeah.
Joe, number 3, you got somebody from Street Outlaws showing up. What do you got there and what?
Sean Wilhoit from No Prep Kings. Sean Wilhoit is coming to race Brandon Sandlin. Okay. Now, Brandon Sandlin, that's the Junkyard Stew guy. Okay. Bald, little gangly, you know, that kind of
Yeah, he said his head ain't getting no bigger.
Nothing wrong with the ball, guys.
Like,
what are you talking
about? I
about?
have to open the second gate, okay, at Ozark Raceway to get his head through there. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. I got to park him out in the back 40 because he'll just be bumping into everybody with his melon.
Bumping into everybody.
Yeah. So, but he's racing as a grudge race. Those two have been, you know, bumping heads for a while. And Brandon seems to always get them by, you know, the length of Lou's dick. And,
but it has stories to tell.
Yeah,
Once
quarter
again.
inch. Quarter inch.
Once again.
Hey, when Brandon
what would Lou's penis do? Once again.
When Brandon pulls up to the line,
He's trying to defend it.
See me looking at his windshield going,
I see
right? Right.
I see a sticker on the side of Joe's car. WWLPD. What would Lou's penis do?
Push the fucking gas pedal.
I can see it. I can see it.
Lou's penis has been places.
Do like a contingency sticker, as you know, sponsored by Lou's penis. I mean, you know, there's so many avenues you can go down with this. There's so many.
In one show, we have made Lou's penis a fucking legend.
Yes, a legend.
People are like, "Show me your penis." Don't sign the picture. Show me your penis. It is. Come back here.
I can see it now, dude. I can see it now. A loose penis production.
Yeah, that's a good one. Loose penis production. Hey, listen, real quick before we go, I gotta tell you. You want to talk about these fucking stupid names? We have a big show up here called the Race Expo, okay, in Chicago. And I was bringing my car, and they contacted me like, Joe, how many people you got coming with you? We're going to make lanyards for you, you know, with all your names of, you know, your crew and whatnot. And I gave them 5 names. And the last name, I gave this lady a name, Barry McCockinner. Okay. I shit you not. I thought she was going to pick up, but she didn't. So I go to the Race Expo over to the will call, and she's like, I got Joe, I got Bob, I got Barry. And I'm like, you got who? She goes, Barry McCockinner. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's here. Yeah. And she handed me right over there, and they never fucking caught it. So I'm walking around with this lanyard because I didn't wear Joe Zolper. Fuck that. I'm walking up and I'm talking to people about shit. And I'm representing Garage Squad, you know. I'm standing there, you know. And this guy, and he's sitting here looking, he's talking to me about some oil product bullshit. And he looks down at me and he goes, "Is your name really Barry McCockinner?"
Well, the Saturday night, yeah.
I walked around all day as Barry McCockinner.
Yo, did you see what Brandon put down? We can't have sponsor stickers, or we can't have sponsor stickers. Brandon, I
missed the old America.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, loose penis has already got a waiver for that. You're good. Don't worry.
Missed the old America.
We allow them on the window. Hey, you know, have you seen this guy's car? I wish I had a photo. Do you want to know what he has on the side window?
What's he got?
Loose penis.
When he's sitting in the car, you see the silhouette of his helmet. It's fucking Donald Trump's head. Donald Trump is drag racing the car.
Make racing.
You're racing the Trumpster. There you go.
Yeah, and on the back
racing,
of his shirt,
racing, great
the
again.
back of his all his shirts, because his name's Brandon, says "Let's go, Brandon."
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. So,
that's freaking
and
awesome.
Again, goodbye, YouTube. It was nice knowing you.
We burnt the bridge. Fuck it. Hold on, I got a text message.
It's on fire.
Ben sending me.
What?
Ben sending me shit.
Hey, and by the way, guys, thank you for hooking me up with Nick Ames Oil. I mean, dude's awesome. He's sponsoring a Builders Brawl. And
That's
I know
cool.
You guys did that for us.
Nick is a good dude. Good-hearted guy.
Good dude. He gave us stuff. Dude. He gave us stuff for cases of oil for the winners of the builders classes. He even sent coloring books and stuff for the kids that are gonna be drag racing their Power Wheels.
That's awesome.
No, Lou, you can't come.
He's all about the Playboy Club, not the kids shit.
Kevin put down. Kevin
he's
put
writing a book.
Penis,
He's writing a book about his penis.
For hire.
No, but Nick is a good dude.
Nick is, and
he's a good-hearted guy. He's a good guy.
Thank you for hooking me up with him. I mean, honestly,
yeah, he sent me a text. He give me Joe and I said, all right, I hit you up. I said, what do you think? Yeah. Yo, by the way, he hit up Derek. Derek's like, I got so much shit. Fuck you. I'm just saying. Joe is like, I got you. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Derek on. We're going to have you on.
Okay.
It's going to be like a gay sword fight.
Oh, God.
Bring your best penis, Joe.
Honest to God. I mean.
Not that shit you're showing your wife. You better show us something better than what you're showing them. It's going to be a sword fight like no other. And it's gone to the brawl.
Oh, shit.
Fucking dick is in you. What are you doing? What do you got?
All right, so it's going to be Derek against Barry McCockinner. Yeah.
So when the brawl is what, 2 weeks away?
Week and a half. It's going to be October 20th and 21st.
Okay.
And main event starting at around noon on Saturday. I hope everybody comes out and supports what we're doing because there's no other race like it in the world. And guys, I know there's a lot of races out there. There's a lot of cool things out there going on. But if you're going to support an event, this is one that has a lot more meaning behind it than just another drag race.
Yeah.
Before we jump, talk about, and I saw some posts from you, kids get in free.
Yeah. You know,
these mothers. Go.
Yeah, I was. So, hey, I mean, kids at my race are 12 and under are free. Okay. And I think that this should just be status quo in the industry as a whole, right? We got people out there charging 15 to $30 a head for kids, you know, to come to their event. And they're price gouging because they're not fucking gearheads. Pardon my language. I don't care. They're not gearheads. Okay. And they're what they are? They're production pricks that are out there that are just taking advantage of all of us gearheads in the gearhead community to do a snatch and grab to make $1. I mean, $1,500 to park your RV at one of the events. $1,000 to park.
How much?
$1,500 to park your RV with no hookup before the scoreboards. $1,000 to park after in the back 40. And what was it? $150 a head for a 2-day pass, $200 a head for a 2-day pass if you want you sit your sweet ass at the bleachers.
That's insane.
That's standing room. And that is not even in this event, here's the deal. They're going to have some famous people there, okay? And I'm here to tell you, I will look at any one of them famous people in the eye and go, bro, you're jabbing the gearhead community and you ain't fucking worth $200 a head.
That's crazy.
Get off your fucking high horse and pardon my language because it's ridiculous.
It is.
All right. and then you wonder why it's going to shit.
Yeah.
Now, somebody's giving me shit because, kids 18 and under, you know, they're kids. Well, no, because anyone who's had a teenager knows that them ain't kids. They're aliens from another planet.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, 12 and under is free at my race. Always will be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, Lou, you're not passing for a 12-year-old, so don't try to play games.
Dude, that's because mentally I'm 10.
Talk about his penis.
That's because mentally I'm 10.
Talk about his low mileage, no mileage penis. It's like
low mileage penis.
He's like 17K original miles on his penis.
Also, I keep getting asked, like JMR keeps asking, if this going to be on YouTube and are we going to live stream? I'm going to tell you guys, I'm on the fence with this live stream and stuff. I haven't made a decision yet. I love it, but at the same time, I think it's bad for the industry in some aspects because it's bad enough people don't want to get out of their houses to begin with. We make no money on live stream, and without making money, we can't do this for the builders.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
So
0 to 60, mother. 0 to 60.
Granted, when you're in Utah, you're not coming to Missouri, but
0
you
to
guys
60.
come out here a while.
We can go live, pay-per-view, 0 to 60.
Okay. Let's do
Lou's
that.
penis.
There it is. Lou's Penis Production.
Special appearance, Lou's penis.
Yep.
I see T-shirts on the horizon.
I'm telling you.
I see T-shirts on the horizon.
Lou, where the fuck is Jarrett? Tell Jarrett, come in.
If I see a Lou's Penis sticker at the Builders Brawl, I'm out.
Winner, chicken dinner. Shia.
Well, guys, I think that
I gotta talk to some guys. I might be able to pull this off.
Yeah. Well, No, don't.
0.75.
Oh shit!
It ain't even an inch.
I'll get Brandon's address. He'll have one. I can see it now.
He'll send you your address. I can assure you. I know Brand. I know him. I know he will. Let's see if he can be the third 3-time champion. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it this time. We got some badass cars coming.
How many cars you got coming? How many cars?
Enough. We don't give out car counts.
Oh, you don't? I didn't know. I didn't know that.
No, we don't give out car counts. A lot.
Listen, we're going to be at number 4. You set up number 4. Lou and I and Lou's penis, legendary Lou's penis, will be at number 4, and we will be there talking shit, maybe even live.
My penis will be wearing a fire suit, ready to go. Casey's got to drive. He's got to be ready. You know.
Oh,
He's a penis
fire extinguisher. Hey. With the helmet.
Lou's penis has got his own tech card.
Spirit magic helmet.
Yo, we will have a blast.
Hey, how do you sign the tech card with that thing? I mean,
well, it does its own thing. You know, it's like, you know, he's like, hey, buddy. He's like, hey, buddy, stop talking. I got to sign this. Okay.
I'm a FEMA.
Can't argue with him.
Oh, this went in a direction I was not planning tonight.
Yo,
I don't know if this is good advertisement or
that's great. It's fucking great. Tap the wife on the shoulder. Listen, had a good night. Even with the rotor. Even with I'm thinking about Lou's penis.
Oh my god! No.
I got 3/4 of a deck. I'm gonna show you something you haven't seen in a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna need therapy after this section.
You're fucking playing with your dick now.
Oh my god!
Lou and this is a podcast like no other.
No, please stop. I think you'll lose penis in more tonight. Okay, it's disgusting.
We're gonna make it a T-shirt. We're gonna sell the fuck out of that.
WWLPD. That's all it's got to say on it. All it's got to say. All it's got to say.
A Brandon Sandler's fucking Studebaker.
Inchworm.com.
I'm thinking for Brandon. It's gonna be a penis with a helmet on. You know, it's got to be safe.
Gotta give it some size. Gotta give it some size.
Gotta be safe.
Yeah. Playboy Club. I should have been out there. Me and Ken, producer Ken, should have been out there showing our dick. We'd be laughing. I know I would be. I don't know about Ken. I've seen his penis. Fucking real deal Holyfield. Oh, look. Half a fag right there. Look.
There's no way that guy's got a penis to even worry about anyway.
That's me, mother, back in like 82.
I know.
In a Lambo. Joe, that's it. We were friends. Fuck you. That's it.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
God.
After seeing you in them shorts, I'm not losing much. I'm out.
Show it to your wife. Explain it's like 1986. See what happens.
Yeah.
Joe, listen, I appreciate you. We talk often.
Yes.
I appreciate you. You're in the right direction.
Thanks, buddy.
Love you like a brother. Anything I can do, let me know.
I know. Thank you very much. And Lou,
I only wish you were out at SEMA. I'm gonna get twice as fucked up hanging out there and doing. You know what I mean? Lou's like on the fence, school, but I'll bet you, Lou, if not this year, next year, we'll be there.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I don't go this year, I'm definitely going next year.
Well,
because I'll have some vacation coming in.
I think we're all gonna have to go next year.
Yeah, and but what I'll do is I'll probably fly out because this way I can just get back. With my, I'll just have to self-medicate when I fly. That's all.
I talked to Courtney like 3 or 4 times this week about after parties. I gotta tell you. Call me. I'll explain. There's a guy that may show up on season 2 for history. I mean, for Motor Trend on her show. You and I got to talk about that for a minute. She hit me up. Listen, I need your input. I can't do it on my own.
Okay.
So
I'll call you when we get done here.
Yeah, I'll be lit. I'm lit now.
No, really? Joe, would you have ever thought that he was slightly intoxicated at this point?
Joe.
No, I didn't notice. I mean, you hide it so well.
Joe,
Shit.
suck a dick. Suck a dick, mother. Right now, listen to that. Yo, Joe, I love you like a brother. No,
Yeah,
seriously.
Peace out, buddy.
You and I talk. I love you like a brother.
Yeah, John's hammered. It's
I'm
time
hammered.
to go.
I'm fucking fucked up.
All right, John. I'll talk to you. You want? I'll call you tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, call me tomorrow. It's useless. Where's Ben Tucker? Is he in?
You know he is.
Either way, good show. Is that your dog behind you?
It's Nicholas's dog.
That's a cool dog.
Dog's a retard.
Nah.
He's a retard.
Lou?
What? Huh?
Lou.
Huh?
Money's on the dresser. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And be ready for those WWLPD shirts. Just remember, they're coming out. I promise. Till next week, we're out of here. Later.